It's been a while. So as the title suggests, I'm going to be trying out Dorian Yates' workout routine for probably like the next couple months, um, or until I see, it's not a very effective, but haven't been able to do any filming for the last couple of weeks or months, mostly because I've been too busy with school related stuff. But I guess in the end, it didn't really matter. I don't think the finals could save me at this point. But other than that, I've just been doing my bulk all the time I was gone. I went up from I think 155 to currently I'm 190 now. So the plan is to cut down like 30 pounds, um, probably in the duration of like 3 or 4 months, so I can get down to 160 pounds. And I also changed up my workout routine too. So before I'd be doing like a lot of high volume, so like 3 sets and 3 exercises per each muscle group, but I learned to cut that down a bit. So what I've actually been doing instead is just might sound crazy, but just 1 set per exercise for a muscle group. So like for chest, for example, I'll be doing 3 exercises, and for those 3 exercises, I'll just do 1 set each, and that's it, nothing else. And just from doing that, I've seen a lot of growth from that. So um, based on Dorian's routine, it's pretty similar to what I was already doing. So I feel like it'd be pretty effective. I like his routine a little bit better than mine's because it seems like a little bit more consistent, and I think also feel really good during my cut since I'd be getting more rest periods too. So what I was doing before this during my bulk was just the average push pull legs. So but I did it a little bit differently. So as I did say, I was doing only 1 set per exercise. But I also was blasting like a certain muscle group too. So everything would get 1 set, and then like for example, what I was doing is for biceps since I was on bulk and I was getting more protein like and carbs and energy and stuff from all the food I was eating. I'll be blasting like biceps. So instead of like a couple sets on biceps, so like I think each week I'll only be getting like 6 sets per muscle group. But for biceps, I'll be doing like 20 sets. And then like after a month, I'll change it up to doing 20 sets on triceps. And from doing that, I went from 16-inch arms to 17-inch arms, which is a huge growth for only like 6 weeks of doing the bulk. It wasn't a really long bulk, honestly. Um, it was because of the dirty bulk. So I gained like all that weight in the span of what the end of September to November, so like 2 months, 1 month. So yeah, it was pretty quick. Um, Probably next bulk, probably gonna do a little bit better. I got a little too excited with the food because I've been on the cut for so long that everything just looks so good. So I've just been eating whatever I wanted to. So the next time I have a little bit more self control and do a lean bulk, or at least I try to. But I guess it still worked out in the end. I grew a lot. So, and also more details on what I was doing before. So, as I said, I was also blasting, a certain muscle group like my bicep and triceps, but also I'll be giving each muscle group 4 days of rest, which I found really helpful because since I was going like super heavy on my sets, I needed like some time to recover from that. So, okay, so on Monday, so for example, I'll be doing my push day, so chest, shoulders, and triceps. And then Tuesday would be my pull day, so back and biceps. And then Wednesday, legs. So then by the time it was Thursday, so on Monday, it was my push day. So it's been 1, 2, 3 days. So Thursday's the third day. And I like getting like 4 days of rest. So then I'll take Thursday off. So it's a rest day for Thursday. And then by the time it's Friday, it's the fourth day. So I hit my push day again. And then, then it would be Saturday. So it's been 4 days since I hit on my pull day. So then I'll do that. And then, just keep repeating. So just give everything like 4 days of rest. And then that helped a lot. So um, probably just keep doing what I'm doing right now. So I took a deload week last week. And then now I'm going to be starting my cut. So today's Monday, December 8th, I think. So the first day of the cut now. So cuts are from 190 to 160 is the goal. Probably do like in 4 or 3 months. Don't want to do it too quickly, just so I don't lose all that muscle I gained. That would be a tragedy. um, oh yeah, I also want to take notes of my measurements so I can keep track of it. So this my current measurement right now should be 17-inch arms. I would want to do like I wish I could do like other measurement for like my shoulders and stuff, but that's a little bit hard to do on my own. Like I need someone else to do that. So let's get my arms. I don't know if you can see it, but that should be 17 right there. Kind of scuffed, trying to get in the camera, but 17-inch right there. So the goal um is to eventually get to 18-inch, and then after 18-inch, 19-inch. I just keep going. Um, small goals. I don't know how big I'll be able to actually get it, but I'll be the judge of that. So, anyways, today the plan is for Dorian's workout routine. So, what he does is he does one muscle group per week. So today is Monday. So what he does is shoulders and then triceps. No, shoulders, traps, triceps, and abs. I don't know if we're able to get abs today. I try to have time, but it's 1:34 right now, and I got work at 4:30. So I try and see if I can fit it in. It should be pretty quick since everything should be one set. Just for a couple exceptions, since I'm gonna be doing some warm ups between, my actual working set for some of them. But other than that, everything else is one set for like actual working sets. So that's planned for today. And then for tomorrow, what he usually does is his back day. So just only back. So that's for tomorrow. Wednesday, it's his rest day, so he doesn't do anything. Thursday is his chest and biceps. So that's what we're going to be doing on Thursday. And after that, it's his rest day on Friday. And then Saturday, it's his leg day. And then on Sunday, Saturday is his leg day. And then Sunday is his rest day. And then the cycle will continue. So they start over again on Monday. But yeah, that's basically the outline. And, it's pretty similar to what I was doing. So it should be pretty good. I mean, if he was able to do that and get 6-time Mr. Olympia, then he's probably doing something right. So we're gonna cut the camera and I'll meet you back at the gym. Hopefully it isn't too packed right now. I mean, it's the week before finals week, so hopefully everyone's too busy studying. I should probably be studying honestly, but I think I'm too far gone. So oh well, at least I got the gains. All right, so here we are for Smith machine shoulder presses. So for this, I'm going to be doing 2 warm-ups and then a working set. So honestly, I haven't really done this exercise before. So I guess I'll start off with 25s on each side for the warm-up. So let me add that right now. And then before this too, I did a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Oops. That's the thing I put my thing almost falling. So um so before I almost fell. So I was doing a bit of this on the cable, just to warm up my shoulder, my rotator cuff, and then this too on the cable. And that's what I usually do to warm up real quick. Whenever I'm gonna use my shoulders, and then plus this warm up too on the exercise. So already got the 25 on here, so let's just give it a shot. All right, that was pretty good. So, I've also started writing my sets down on my little notebook. It says UC Marshall, and I got it from the university store. It was like 15, 18 bucks. So kind of pricey for a little notebook, but whatever. I just use my university um, credits to pay with it. So um, you can see right here. I don't know how legible it is on camera, but I got all my things written down. You can see the last time I did it was chest and biceps for my deload week. Let's see right here. All right, so that was well, with the bar, it's like the bar is 25 pounds, but usually when it comes to Smith machine, I only count the weights. So I'm gonna put 50 pounds for the warm up, and it was like 10 reps. I don't know. I forgot to count it. All right, there we go. So I think next I'm gonna move up the weight to 45s. Let's see how that goes. And then if that goes well, I'm gonna increase the weight more. Um, up until I can get that 6 to 8 rep range, like how Dorian Yates does it. That's what he recommends. So let's see if I can do that. Okay, I got the 45s on it. And actually I might put the safeties on. Just in case. You don't know what's gonna happen, especially if I'm gonna be going heavy on this until ultimate failure. So put it basically right there. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but it's better to have it than not having, you know. All right. So this is my second warm up with 45s on each side, so 90 pounds. Whew, okay. And that's warm up done. So let's move on to the one working set now. So I'm gonna probably add 10 pounds to this. Yeah, it should be good. The 45s were feeling a little heavy already, so I think an extra 10 pounds would be good. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to get this much weight on it on my first attempt. You know, I don't really train. Oh, actually, that's a lie. When I was cutting, I was training front delt, but that was with dumbbells. I never really done it with a Smith machine or a barbell. We could quick sip of water then. Oh, I need to write that down too. I almost forgot. Hopefully, this workout doesn't really take more than an hour or two. I got get ready for work later too, so usually these workouts go pretty quick. The only reason it does take a long time is when the gym is packed and you gotta wait for all the machines. So this was 20 pounds right here. And I was like, what, 8 reps or something? Actually, am I gonna, instead of the added 10 pound, I'm gonna switch it out for a 25, so 45 and 25 on each side. Well, so that's gonna be 90 plus 50, so 140. 140 pounds in total. So let me make that change real quick. All right, there we go. Man, I got myself out here this. That's how it usually goes when you've only got one set. You gotta make it count. All right. Oh man. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, so that's that done. So what comes next is what's it called? Man. They did double ladder raises. I think on this one I got 5 reps, I think, or 6, 5 or 6 reps. I don't know, but that's still pretty good. That's around the range where I want it, anyways. And hopefully, next week I should be able to either add more reps or add more weight because that's how it usually goes when I was doing the low volume stuff. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm also on the cut right now, so I probably won't be as strong as that was when the bulk. So things might change a bit, but the goal is to up the weight or at least maintain the weight I'm lifting. Oh yeah, you're good. So, all right, I'm gonna flip the camera, put this away, clean this stuff up. Let's get to see the dumbbell ladder raises. All right, so got on a new spot on my dumbbells, 20 pounds. Um, so man, I'm still kind of out of breath from that first one. Huh. So I got 20 pounds for my warm up. Honestly, it's also my first time doing this too. Um, so I don't know. I guess I'll see how it works out. Hope I get the form right since it is my first time doing it. So let's see. Ooh, okay, that felt good. So that was 20 pounds. So I think for my working set, I'm gonna do 30 pounds. I think 30 pounds should be good. And if it ends up being too light, then I already know what to do it next week. So hold up right there. I'm gonna be back in just a minute. Let me get those 30 pounds. All right, I'm back. All right. Actually, before I start, I'm gonna write this on my notebook. Man, that's kind of weird. I usually not really. It's out of breath when I'm doing my workout because I'm not used to doing this type of intensity and also talking at the same time. I forgot how much reps I did. Um, I guess 8 reps for the warm up. I don't know. And then for this, 30 pounds. And I'm trying to get 6 to 8 reps on this for my working set. And usually between sets, I also like taking a 3 minute break. Just so I can recuperate a bit and I can do a hard set. Man, no my knee. I think I might be a little sick. I woke up this morning and like my throat felt like I don't have to describe it like dry, which is not a good sign. Usually when I get this type of feeling, that's usually like the day before I get like a really bad fever. So hopefully I don't get a fever or very sick tomorrow because that'll suck, especially the week before finals week. Usually I'm not the type of person to get sick very often. It's not that rare actually, but when I do get sick, it's very bad. Like it lasts for like a whole month. Ugh, 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 ugh. That was pretty good. I wish I had a training partner to help me out with this. I was like, what? 8 sets or not 8 sets, 8 reps. So I guess next time I'll be doing 35 pounds for this. So what's next is one arm cable ladder raise. And after that, that's it for shoulders. So I'll be back when I find a hip machine. All right, we were for some the cable ladder raises. I'm gonna do 30 pounds. I think that's what I usually do. Okay. So for this one, no warm up. Just straight to the set. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Uh, 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 All right, that was 30 pounds on my right arm, not the left arm. Ugh, 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 ugh. Ugh. All right, I don't know how much rest I was. Once you get to that point at the end, I just start losing track. So I'll just say that was like 9 reps. So 30 pounds and 9 reps. All right. So next, is some traps. So I'm going to be doing some dumbbell shrugs. So I'll do a warm up for that and then do a working set. All right. So this is the dumbbell shrugs. So I never really done shrugs before. Like I literally never worked on traps. So this will be my first time for that too. So I guess it's the first for everything. So I've never done it. I don't know what to start off with. So I think my warm up. I mean, I usually see people going heavy on this. So maybe like, let me see what's available. It's a 35 pounds. So let's try that. I don't think it'd be too heavy. So the way Dorian Yates says to do it is um, shoulders up and then back and one movement. If I'm doing this right, let me go from my side. I can rewatch a video later to see if I'm doing it right. Yeah, man, pretty hard to do right now. My shoulders already cooked from the last 3 exercises. I think I'm gonna press a bit more so my shoulders don't limit me on this. Like honestly, I'm not kidding. They're actually like demolished, like disintegrated from those hard sets, which is how it should be. If it doesn't feel like that, then you're doing something wrong. All right, so that was a 35-pound warm up. Um, Again, I forgot the reps, so I'll just say 8 reps or something. And for my working set, I think 45 should do. Okay, let me do a little bit of this real quick. We're almost there though. Already got shoulders done. All that's left. It's just this, and then triceps, and we got time. Some abs, which shouldn't take too long. Probably just do like 2 sets of that. That's all. During it, I think that's some like just some crunches or something. I like using the cable for that, and I think he does some 4 reps or not 4 reps, 4 sets. Sorry, 4 sets for abs. I'm pretty sure he does like crunches and then like reverse crunches or something. I don't remember, but he does like 2 sets of those for each, which is 4 sets total. So, but I think gonna do two, just 2 cable crunches if I got time. Actually, this is kind of light. Let's go up to 50. Duh, 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 duh. All right, that was good. All right, next is some tricep pushdowns on the cable. So I guess I'll go find a cable again. All right, I was lucky enough to find a cable here. Actually, in this a bit. And then there's so much more lined up with me. So that looks. That's good. I had to get back into this. Haven't recorded anything in like, was it been 2 months, 3 months now? So I'm a little off, but I'll get back to it eventually. It's gonna be a week, but we're gonna be doing some cable pushdowns. And a cool tip I heard, Lee Priest, Luca Rennans, like setting the cable down a bit. So instead of having to get the cable up all the way up there and then bring it down, it's already right here. I think just do the sets like that. So I also like it like this too, because I find when it's like this, like it's easy to use like your momentum and stuff, which you don't want to do. Just have it like that pretty strict. So for this, I'm gonna do 2 warm-ups. First warm up, let's do 50 pounds. Let's see how that goes. All right, that was pretty good. Actually, gonna move this up one. But I don't know how it is at other gyms, but on this machine, there's 18 settings. I got it on the 15th setting for the height. So that was 50 pounds, pretty light, pretty easy. Let's up it by 50%. 50%, no double. 50% will be 25. This is 100 now. So double it. There you go. Pretty light, pretty easy. Oh, that's 100 pounds right there. Let me write that down real quick. So, um, like 10 reps each or something. Let me see, 50 pounds, 10 reps, 100 pounds, 10 reps. And honestly, I recommend, if you want to, progress in the gym, always write down your sets, and your weight too. Just so you know, like what you did last time and if you're improving or not. So very helpful. It might seem annoying, taking some time to write this down, but trust me, it's going to be all worth it. So for the next week, I think let's do 150 should be good. I think. For cables, I want to do a little bit more than the 68 rep range. When I do rather when I do like free weight or something. So for this, I probably want to try and get up to maybe 10 to 12, 12 to 14. I don't know, something like that. If I still get the 68, then that's fine. No worry. I mean, it's still pretty good. So, but for this, still a little bit more. So 150 for the weight on this. Let's see how that goes. Actually, let's do 200. Kind of attempted to do that. I know I can do it, but I don't know if I'll be able to do enough of it for reps. Okay, let me do one rep, 150. Let me see how that goes. If it's too heavy, and I'll keep at that. Or if it's not heavy enough, then I'll go more. Oh yeah, pretty easy. Oh, let's try 200. Okay, yeah, 150. And I'll rest for one more minute, and then I'll get to the start of the set. Man, it's been a pretty long semester. Been struggling a lot with physics. There's a slight chance I can still pass it. It's salvageable. I'm at a 66% of pass, which is like a D right now. And unfortunately, these do not get degrees. I need at least a C for me to move up in the class or to pass the class or something like that. So the only way for me to actually pass is for the final. But problem is, I haven't been doing too good on the midterms. I haven't been scoring too well. So if I haven't been scoring too well on the midterms, um, I don't know. I don't really expect to score too well on the final, but we'll see. I'm gonna study this whole week. My midterm for that's on Saturday, this Saturday. So yeah, I guess I'll see how it goes. And then I'm taking a computer science class. I mentioned that before, right? Um, yeah, I'm not doing so hard on that either right now. And that's just not just me. Basically, almost the whole class is not doing so good. So I guess we'll see how many people pass the class. All right, enough of that. Let's get to the working set. 150 goal is at least 10 reps. Hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Should I get one more? Yeah. Ugh. Ooh. All right, that was pretty good. That was I'm gonna say like 14 sets there. Not 14. Man, I was sets of reps confused. 14 reps. All right, I'm gonna write that down real quick. And then next, I'm gonna do some easy bar overhead extensions on a bench. So be back for that. All right, here I got my bar. It has a tip out to each side, but the bar itself is 30 pounds, so 50 pounds. And I'm gonna be doing a warm up with this, and then taking my working set. I'm gonna put I think 20 pounds on each side in total, or 25. We'll see. Depending on the warm up goes. All right, pretty good. So I think for my working set now, I'm gonna do. I think let's do 25. If it doesn't go so well, then I know for next time, and also I can just decrease the weight. So let's see. Let me write down this warm up real quick. All right, warm up. This is like 50 pounds right here, and then like 8 reps or something. Now for the working set, if I do 25, it's gonna be 50, 80 pounds total. And then let's get 6 to 8 reps on that. All right, let's take this off. I can get the 25 on here. Okay, let me get a 25. So I was able to find one. I'll be back when I can find a second one. All right, here we are now. Got the 25s on each side. Ah, oh, these might be a little bit too heavy. Then I hold it. Oh well, doesn't hurt to give it a shot, right? Ugh. Let me move this back. Oh, hmm. Now, can I get in the like my hat in the inside part? Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. I need full forward. Ah, there we go. Uh, 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 no, no. I was trying to go for the negative there, but if I went for that, I would have accidentally dropped on my face, which doesn't sound like a fun time. So that's the easy bar extensions. That was like, I don't know, 5, 6 reps. Lost count. I had to readjust myself a bit, which cost me because my head wasn't like supported with the bench. It was like falling off the edge. So I had to like scoot a bit forward. So my head laid on the bench. So what's left now is some reverse grip, like tricep extension. So like on the cable. So got the handle. Sure, like that. So instead of doing this, it's like this. And then after that, that's basically like all the major stuff I needed to hit today. I think there might be time for abs. I don't know, to check the time once I get there and see if I could do it or not. All right. I'm gonna cut the film real quick and then be back when I'm able to find another cable again. All right, so here's the cable extensions I was talking about. So got the handle right there, and then just the goal is, oh, I wonder if I was thinking down about 70. Okay, let me put a 10 just for the example. So draw like that. And then if you want, you can be like this, or it could just be like this. So it's like that. And let me see. Look at the sleeve so you can see. And hopefully, I don't know if you can see it, but hopefully you're able to see like some contraction right in the triceps, right like that. So that's all there is to it. No warm up for this one. So straight up into the set. Let's do 35 or not 30, not 35, 30s. Because my prep's already pretty cooked. And I checked the time. It's 3. So after this, technically, I do have some time for abs, but at the same time, I also do want to eat and and shower and stuff before work. So probably gonna end it here after this. But honestly, pretty quick workout. I think when I came in here, it's like 140, and I think it would have taken like an hour. The only reason it took more because I had to wait for machines and stuff. But if it wasn't for that, like almost like an hour in here, which is pretty quick. So I really recommend if you're, pretty busy guy, college student, got stuff to do, just do the low volume stuff and it'll be good. You have plenty of time to hit the gym and do your homework and stuff. So let's get started. 30 pounds. Actually, that's too light. Let's do 40, uh, 50. Oh yeah, that's good. Ugh, 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 ugh. I was trying to assist myself there, but I had to do up here. Ugh. Ugh. Control the negatives up. Ugh. 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 All right, left side. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. Ugh. 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 You note to self, if you're gonna assist yourself on this, don't grab it from here. Just do it from here. Just pull it down there. So at the end there, when I couldn't do anymore, just assessing myself by helping it push it down and then trying to just bring the negatives up slowly, as slow as possible. But at that point, my triceps couldn't do much more. So it was like it just slams back up and you're good on that. Can't do any more. So pretty much that's it for today. But I got shoulders done, traps, and triceps. So stay tuned for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a back day, so pretty excited for that. So yeah, see you tomorrow then.